My fight goes on, and this fight is real. The UK today is a place few of us recognise. I get letters and emails, really upsetting ones, from 60 and 70-year-olds struggling to make sense of the country they love. Like my mum and dad, they ask me, has the world gone mad? How is this all going to end up? Where does this stop? Some of them email me to say that they're glad they're old because they will be gone soon. And they won't have to wait for the time they see their country fall. These are hard messages to read, and they're really hard messages to respond to. And believe me, I am wary of painting too depressing a picture. I have not come here to be part of the fear. I have not come here to talk my country down or to fail to see the good in Britain. But there are some blunt truths I believe it is my duty to tell. You are more likely to be raped in London than in New York. You are more likely to be attacked with acid from a guy on a moped in East London than in Islamabad. And when it comes to terror, the head of the UK MI5 said the risk is now impossible to contain or to control. Serving police officers in Muslim-controlled areas of the UK email me and allege that the local imam at the mosque is in charge of selecting the police officers he will allow to police his neighbourhood. In a relentless programme of appeasement by the establishment, they continually seem to put the lives of jihadi and the Muslim mafia ahead of the lives of our own daughters. And in the latest recruitment round for the police, white British males were excluded from the day's coaching in how to pass the recruitment day. If you were white and male, you could not go. If you were gay or ethnic or black or any other minority, then you could apply. And I have nothing against those people. But in the UK, discrimination against whites is institutionalised and systemic. I applied for a place for my husband just to see if he could get through. He's a male, vaguely, and he's white, and they said no. But without a minority card to play or a race card, you have no grounds for redress anymore in our country. The UK is now formed of two distinct territories. There is Londonistan and there is the rest of the UK. London and the rest of the UK. If you took Britain and spun it on its side, it is very much a baby America. London is Clinton. London is California, the bad bits, and all the good bits I see are here today. London is Bill de Blasio's New York, and he's an utter cockwomble if ever I met one. He may be tall, but he is the smallest man I know. And then there is a better place. There is a place called the rest of the UK. There is a place where hard-working Brits want to do a fair day's work for a fair day's pay. They want to look after their families. They want to love their country. They'll fight for their country. They support Trump. They voted Brexit. Occasionally we want to have a barbecue with our families, but we can't because it never stops bloody raining. That is a good place, and it's the place where I come from. It's the place where I put my lovely husband. It's the place I put my children, and it's the place that I live in. I live in a place called the rest of the UK. And here people have grown weary about speaking out because it's just not worth the hassle. There is mass silencing of the thoughts of Brexiteers, of us deplorables, considered racist or stupid or wrong. We're browbeaten into shutting up. But they're still there. And there's a quiet rumble of discontent at the state of Londonistan. And that quiet rumble is getting louder. Our win for Brexit was just like your win for Trump, which I went on CNN and called a week before it happened. And that went really well. And when we stand together, our voices are a low rumble that becomes an almighty thunder, and our voices are heard. The quiet rumblings turn into a roar, and we're not alone. Across Poland, Italy, Austria, Germany, the voices of the discontented are rising up to reject the globalist agenda of the people that are managing the decline of Europe and letting us fall. Sebastian Kurtz's People's Party, he is also better looking than the Canadian Justin Trudeau, so take that, you lame-ass piece of crap.